Segment is sponsored by Central Pacific Bank. CPB works for you.
Well, this happened in the first set and highlighting Stephen Hunt. As you can see right here, Hunt is about to pass. Traditionally, an outside hitter would see Hunt swing outside and hit a 4-set. Instead, he runs in the middle, and we're going to see a distraction by Lofley hitting a 3-set here. So you see Hunt coming in the middle as the Pepperdine weight blockers bunch up here. Again, traditionally, Hunt would be an outside attacker and able to find success right down the middle. Nice to see Hawaii running some different play sets this point in the season.
So we continue the match now with the second set. Hawaii winning the first set with very good play, controlling win for Hawaii. As they win it 25-19.
Hawaii hitting 407 in that first set compared to Pepperdine's 261.
So Pepperdine will have to adjust as they know they were outplayed in the first set.
Both teams with the same lineup going into this second set. So we're going to be looking at primarily the same matchups that we saw during that opening set.
Vanderway will serve to start things off. Service error.
Vanderway, the sophomore, who actually was MPSF Player of the Week on February 14, and like you mentioned earlier, comes from a lineage of phenomenal athletes.
Zemyak.
Corey, get ready. Come on, guys. Help on back. Get ready, man.
Zemyak just out, and we are tied at 1. Pollock will come into the front row, along with Ricks and along with Torres for Pepperdine. James serving. It's hit over by Welsh. That goes off the block. That is a point for Hawaii as that ball went off Pollock.
Hard to believe, but that is Welsh's second kill of this match, but only his 10th of the season. Welsh not primarily known for his offensive numbers, known as a better blocker, but Hawaii trying to get more out of Welsh offensively. See the numbers on him so far tonight.
Walker will serve for Hawaii. 2-1 in the second set. Hawaii leads 1-0 in the match. Walker gets it in, the ball dug up by Ricks. Kreider goes to Torres, and Torres is able to pierce the red curtain of Welsh and Hunt.
And Torres just overpowers that block. You see Hunt's in good positioning, but just could not handle the velocity of that hit.
Torres serving. Line drive, that ball shanked. Shanked that time by Walker. And Pepperdine now leads 3-2.
And if Pepperdine's going to get back into this match, they're going to need to see a lot more out of Torres. Torres picking up his second ace of the night, but still hitting a 0 hitting percentage.
Torres serving again. Dug up by Costello. Outside it goes, and that ball is hit wide by Hunt. So Torres has some production going early in this second set. Pepperdine leading by 2. Torres to serve. Line drive just over the head of Costello, who ducked underneath it. That ball is out. Hawaii benefits, and it's 3-4. Serving will be Welsh.
Great court sense that time by Nick Costello, recognizing that serve was going out and just ducking out of the way.
Serving is Welsh. In the air by Vanderway. Outside it goes, and Rick hits it right into Umlauf's block. Solo block by Jonas Umlauf. Hawaii comes back to tie it at 4.
Umlauf showing why he was the MPSF Newcomer of the Year with blocks like that. See his numbers on the year for in blocking 4 block solos.
Welsh puts it right into the middle of the net for a service error. And Pepperdine leads 5-4. Ricks will serve. Ball is put over by Lofi, kept alive by Kreider. Lofi puts it down again, and that ball goes out after the block. So we are tied at 5. Umlauf wearing the boot. So he goes back. Tied at 5. Stuck up by McMahon, and that ball is hit over by Pollock. Pollock knocks down the Hawaii libero, Costello. 6-5. Pepperdine by 1. Pollock to serve. Pollock tried to baby it, and he hit the bottom of the net. Service error.
Completely missed contact with that serve. Actually hit the bottom of the ball on the contact. That ball barely made it to the net.
Stephen Hunt, the Canadian, will serve for Hawaii. Hunt gets it across. Kreider goes outside. And hitting the ball over off the block is Vanderweer. So that is a point for Pepperdine. 7-6. Pepperdine trying to finesse their way into the lead here, trying to gain a real comfortable lead here in the second set. Serving is Kreider. Zemyak sets up Walker. Just puts it over. Kreider is there. James. Torres. Ricochets it off Lofi and Walker. 8-6.
Here comes Torres just hitting that ball high and hard right off Jared Lofi. Great play by the sophomore.
Casey Kreider serving for Pepperdine. In the air by Costello. Run down by Zemyak. And that ball is hit over by Jonas Umlauf.
And Hawaii answers right back with another heads-up play by Umlauf just to use the double block of Pepperdine.
Lofi will serve for Hawaii. 7. Serving 8. He slaps it across. Vanderweer, Kreider. The ball is put over by James and then hit back by Umlauf. And there is James again. James getting that ball, able to whiz it by the ear of Welsh. 9-7, Pepperdine leading by 2.
See the numbers on James, who last season was an MPSF honorable mention.
Serving is Vanderweer. The ball dug up by Castillo. Ball is put over by Welsh. Tried to get it down the line, tried to get it close, but it went out. 10-7, Pepperdine now leading by 3. This is the biggest lead that Pepperdine has had in this set. Serving will be Vanderweer. Another service error. So Hawaii stays in the neighborhood here, very close. They trail by 2, and Zemyak will go back. Marv Dunphy really likes the way Zemyak leads and plays.
Talking to him before the match, calls Zemyak Hawaii's most valuable player and just makes everyone better around him.
Near the net. That ball is hit over by James. Hawaii trying to respond. Here's Walker. Yes! Wide open court. Walker spotted it. And was able to get the ball down unimpeded.
Hawaii that time able to use the equipment. That ball actually hits the scoreboard, and Castillo is able to still put up a great set, and Walker with a nice chip shot down the line.
Zemyak again. That's shanked off the court. The ball shanked off the court by Rick. And Hawaii has erased the 3-point deficit. We are tied at 10. Tied at 10 in the second set.
Relax, Corey. You're stiff. You're stiff. Play like a fairy. Relax, Corey. Here we go, Corey.
Zemyak serves. Ricks Kreider. Here's Torres. Torres is blocked by Walker. Walker was up and ambushed him. Hawaii leading 11-10.
Just a tremendous block this time by Joshua Walker, sealing the line and channeling it right back into this Pepperdine court.
Pepperdine calls a timeout. They're trailing.
Big Island Candies introduces their new toffee-coated chocolate-covered macadamia nuts, covered in chocolate made from Hawaii cacao beans. Click on BigIslandCandies.com to learn more about this new treat and order now.
Zemjak to serve. Hawaii leading 11-10. They lead in this match 1-0. And ball dug up, goes to Kreider, and is hit over with authority by Jane. Pepperdine comes right back and ties it. Pollock goes into the front row, and serving will be Jane.
Jane just with that quick hit in the middle.
James took something off. Walker, Zemjak. Ball is hit by Welsh, but right there, waiting for Welsh with the solo block, is Pollock.
And we talked about Hawaii trying to get Welsh more involved offensively. He's been unsuccessful in his last 2 attempts, however.
Serving is James, Walker, Zemjak, and Umlauf. Gets that ball right off Kreider. Kreider with some expletives as the ball escapes from what would have been his grasp. So we're tied again, tied at 12. Walker aiming the ball. Gets it in, dug up by McMahon, and that is shanked right over our heads. 13-12, Hawaii back in the lead. Walker will continue to serve.
And this is something Josh Walker has been working on all season long and getting better and better at it, is his consistency from behind the service line.
Walker with that big toss, gets it in. McMahon loops it to Kreider. Ball is hit cross court, that time by Vanderway. Here's Hunt, off the block, off Torres. 14-12, Hawaii leading by 2.
We're being treated to some great offensive hits, but more importantly, we're also seeing some fantastic sets. Nice set by Zemjak after an amazing set earlier on the other side by Kreider. So seeing 2 great setters go at it.
Walker serves again. Kreider back set. Torres down the line right at the point of Walker. So Torres responds. It's 14 for Hawaii, 13 for Pepperdine.
And this is just an impressive hit from behind the 3-meter line, down the line, right in front of Josh Walker.
Here's Torres. Dug up by Costello. Zemjak. Umlauf. That ball goes off McMahon. We're at 15, 15-13. Hawaii leading. More to come. Whenever you attend the University of Hawaii contest at the Stan Sheriff Center, you could win an upgrade from Bank of Hawaii for courtside seats. For more details on how to enter and win, visit the Stan Sheriff Center on game day. 15 for Hawaii, 13 for Pepperdine. Umlauf in that front row, along with Hunt, along with Lofi.
As we see Sam Bascaro coming in to serve for Shane Welch.
Bascaro with that big toss. And he serves it long. The toss really threw him off. Had to really extend to make contact with the serve. 15-14 coming into the game is Kyle Garand. Garand comes in.
It would be a great name for a local kid. Garand's.
Garand's ball Barron. Lofts it over Hawaii with the advantage. Walker, that's off the block. Garand's is there. Kreider, ball is hit by Pollock. Pollock again, keeping it alive as Walker cross court. And it is the big guy, Umlauf. And he hit that one off of Garin.
Well, Umlauf picks up his 11th kill, but a great set by Josh Walker with no spin, 30 feet, cross court. Perfect set by Walker.
Umlauf to serve, 16-14. Hawaii leading. Umlauf gets it across. McMahon shanks it again. Good save that time. The ball is hit back over by Zemyak. Outside. That's off the block. Walker, Zemyak, Umlauf.
Well, great effort by Pepperdine during that rally. Torres actually hitting that ball off his backside, but Umlauf just too much power for the Waves.
Hawaii really ad-libbed well on that particular point. Kept it alive to get Umlauf in a position to hit that ball off Pollock. So it is 17-14. Hawaii leading here as we get to the crucial moments of this second set. Umlauf serving, gets it in. That ball dug up, hit over by Kreider, Zemyak, and Lofi. Nobody believes that Lofi is going to be effective in the middle. That's the second time that he has accomplished that in this match. And now Pepperdine's going to have to start paying attention to it. 18-14, Hawaii with a substantial lead. Another tour of the Hawaiian Airlines record book, sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines. The Digs, Rick Cervantes. Everybody remembers Rick, 936. Diggs last year, then Alfred Reff. Here he has a very important job. Then Alan, Eyal Zemet, Nabe Milo. Umlauf gets it in, dug up by Vanderway. Vanderway goes cross court, gets it into the corner. So Pepperdine cuts into the 4-point Hawaii lead. Coming into the game for Pepperdine, number 16, Trevor Van Uden. So Van Uden will come into the game for the first time as he goes back to serve. Pepperdine needs an answer here to catch up. It could be Van Uden. Gets it over. Walker backing up. Zemyak. And then Umlauf. That's in the air by Garin. And that ball is hit out. So that ball hit by Torres. But the ball did not behave and escape the court. Garins goes out. McMahon comes back in. McMahon, the libero for Pepperdine, 19-15. Hawaii back out to that lead.
As we see Scott Hartley making his way into the lineup, in for Nate Zemniak as a blocking sub.
Serving is Steve Hunt. That ball hit over, and a nice job by James. James ricocheted that, and that ball went off of Hartley. So Zemyak comes back in. Hawaii leading by 3. 19-16 in the second set. Hawaii leads in this match 1-0. Serving is Kreider. Kreider gets it in. Back up by Costello. Ball is hit over. Another great hit by Walker. Walker got part of that double block. He hit it off James, and that ricocheted off Torres. So it's 20-16.
Great set by Nate Zemniak running this fast 4 after Lofi goes and creates a decoy and creates a split block for Walker.
Harrison Carroll comes in to serve, 6'1" sophomore from Orange, California. That's off the tape. Didn't work. So Hawaii also experimenting here, trying to keep Pepperdine off balance, 20-17. Pepperdine knows they lose this second set. They're in that dark corner where the only way that they can win the match is to win the next 3 sets. They do not want that to happen. They trail by 3. Vanderway will serve. So here is Vanderway. That's out. 21-17.
See some different players in the lineup now for Pepperdine.
Sam Peterson is in the game for Torres. Peterson, number 15, in that front row for the Waves. Zemyak to serve. Gets it in off the tape. Kreider goes outside, and that goes off of Umlauf.
Ball called off the block and into the antenna.
Good play that time by Ricks. Serving is James. Hunt. Boy, he tried to use the decoy that time. And Hunt was able to get it in and down.
That's a great sign. Hunting season as Stephen Hunt hits that ball out of the back row, picking up his 5th kill.
22-18. Hawaii expanding their lead at just the right time. Walker gets it in. McMahon gets it up for Vandeweghe. The ball is hit over by Ricks. There's Walker. Ball is hooked into the deep corner. That time by Hawaii's Stephen Hunt. That was very athletic, very esoteric, very creative. Nobody expected that.
A great intellectual play by Hunt. Left-hand hook shot into the corner.
A ball near the net, and that ball is hit over by Pollock. They're going to give Pepperdine the point.
Oh, I don't know about this one, Jim. Dixon Chun is saying that ball hit the ground, but Castillo looked like he was able to get his hands underneath that and pick up a dig. We'll see if we can see it right here. Castillo definitely picks up that ball, but Chun calling that ball on the ground.
23-19, Hawaii leading. Serving will be Peterson. Gets it in, dug up by Walker, chased down by Zemyak. Ball is hit by Hunt. That's in the air by Vandeweghe. Kreider goes outside, and the ball is hit right into the double block by Hawaii. And right there for Hawaii was Shane Welch.
Great close by Welch. Perfect timing on that block attempt by the freshman.
So it did not work that time for Pepperdine. Ricks could not get it down. Aloha ball. Second set. Outside. Ricks, little touch. Zemyak. Walker. Umlauf. Umlauf hit it. I believe he got part of the antenna. So it's 24-20. Boy, trying to close out Pepperdine on the second set. So a lot of creativity with the volleyball in the extreme corners here. Serving is Ricks. Hunt. Zemyak. Hunt. Kreider goes outside. That ball is hit out. That ball hit out by Vanderway. Hawaii now leads 2-0 to Pepperdine. And the way things were shaping up today, it appeared that Hawaii would go into this match as an underdog. That has not happened. Hawaii winning 25-20.